It's
Seahawks going
Seahawks,
into
Eagles.
Philly.
This game,
Start it off.
Eagles. I have no faith in the Eagles. Their offense is reliant on these screen passes and dumping it off in the tight ends on these little curl routes. Oh, and their leading receiver is who? Greg Ward. Who is it? Greg Ward.
I believe so.
If Carson Wentz wins this game, build him a statue.
Yeah.
Build him a statue outside of the stadium right now.
You know that crazy stat I said? So there's this crazy stat that came out after the last game, which was Carson Wentz is the first quarterback in NFL history to throw for 4,000 plus yards, and 0 of his receivers had 500 or more receiving yards in the season.
That says a lot. Like I said, a lot of running the ball, a lot of screen passes, and I don't think it's gonna lead them to any success going against Seattle. When it comes down to it, really, this is a tough game to pick because I don't like the Seahawks either. Mm-hmm. I think their play calling has been so detrimental to them. Yeah. Deciding to run the ball at all opportunities has not worked out for them because you have arguably the best quarterback in the NFL on your team, and you're deciding to run the ball to – what's that guy's name? Who's that running back that they had this past week? I don't even remember his name.
About beast mode?
No, the other guy. I've never heard of him in my life. But those guys like that are running the football instead of putting the ball into their best players' hands. What else do the Seahawks have going for them besides Russell Wilson? Can you tell me? Their secondary has been bad.
Their whole defense has been bad.
They're not pressuring the quarterback. Their O-line has been horrendous. Dwayne Brown's hurt. What do you have? You have Russell Wilson. And what happened at the end of the San Francisco game? When they were down 2 touchdowns and they stopped giving the ball to their running backs, they were losing. Yep. Russell Wilson took the ball into his hands. He carried them because he's the best. And I hope that to maximize their potential, the only way that they're going to make any type of run is if they stop running the ball so damn much.
They need it, yeah. They need to stop. I mean, they are running the ball a lot. So who does that mean you have?
I'm taking the Seahawks. I'm taking the Seahawks, just blind faith that their coaching staff's going to get their head out of their asses and they're going to let Russell Wilson do his thing.
Yeah.
Dwayne Brown's him not playing has been huge.
What it came down to with me was both of these defenses are struggling big time. Both of these defenses are they haven't been doing anything this year. So what it came down to with me was which offense had the better leader and more weapons. You can compare Wentz. Wentz is easily a top 10 quarterback, arguably top 7, 6, whatever you want to put him. And you have Russell Wilson, who's top 2, top 3.
I agree with both.
Top 3.
I agree with both those statements.
So right there you have the edge of Russell Wilson. And then if you go to the rest of the offense, the Eagles have a better O-line, sure, but who is going to start catching the ball and who's going to run the ball? Yeah, and then you look at Seattle, and over there you got Tyler Lockett, DK, you got Jacob Hollister who's been stepping up.
Lockett's hurt.
Is he playing?
He's been hurt the whole last half of the year almost. It's not the same.
Bro, going and playing against that Philly secondary, you could have a bum ankle and you still ball on him.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter. And then beast mode, I mean, he doesn't look the same, but still, he's better than the running backs the Eagles have. So what it came down to for me was just whoever had more weapons on offense and Russell Wilson has been in this situation so many times in his career, so he knows what to do. Seattle's been in this situation before, so they know what to do. They're going to go into Philly. I think Seattle's going to win. I don't think by much, but I think they will win. So that's what I have.
Seattle. And it's a toss-up. Truly,
it really is a toss-up.
They got the line right. It's a toss-up.
It really is.
It's in Philly, and the Seahawks are slight favorites.
And it's not like Seattle can't play in the cold.
It's hard to not think about their earlier matchup this year where Seattle just straight up dominated them. Mm-hmm. So we'll see what happens, man.
We'll see.